All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to great.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Islam Makhachev, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here's the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. This man has been a force really ever since he stepped foot in the UFC. But over the last 2 years, his wrestling and his grappling and his pressure game have gone to an entirely different level. As such, he has vaulted into the top 5 in the world. And if he can win this fight tonight, don't look now. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to flash. Oh my goodness, he slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. All right, side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. big ground and pound.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh.
90 seconds to go. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Makhachev's trying for the Kimura submission here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, my God.
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, great reversal to top position by Islam Makhachev.
Work, guys. Come on.
Stay tight. He's got to be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Muhammad. Under 3 minutes now to go round two. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close his face. He's got to start throwing down, using a lot of good movement.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Makhachev's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set. Oh, no, it's possible.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here.
Nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
He's very accurate record in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Good round.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. His misses are entertaining. He's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem yet. Oh, nice level change.
Back to his feet. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Right in position to go for a submission here.
He is a master of these positions.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's gonna take off on here.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Muhammad's pass attempt denied. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, now working the body with the elbow. I'll buy it. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Islam Makhachev.
Gotta be careful here.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Nice positional control here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Belal Muhammad.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Attempting an armbar here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Let's work, come on.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
Makhachev's back in full mount. 15 seconds remain in the round. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Get a drink, relax, and listen. You are doing great. Do not get sloppy with your takedowns. Keep it.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go, 4th round.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Makhachev's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Oh, it's getting submitted.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Muhammad's has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Absolutely relentless when it comes to the ground and pound. Now working the body. Nice job by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Relax, sit down, you're looking good. But we got one more round. I need you to go this one as hard as you can. This is it, 5 more minutes.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, back to the overhand right, swing and a miss. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Great timing on that double leg.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Nice work, guys.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Makhachev ground and pound from half guard now.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Oh, nice job to prevent the takedown and scramble to his feet. Lands with a knee. Blocks the shot. Well, it's Belal. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he needed the full 25 minutes to get the job done here tonight, but he does exit the way he entered. As the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, this was a title fight that really had it all. And again, we've said it before, we will say it again. It is going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone this man at 170 pounds.